All right, so we're on our second day, or really first full day in Idlewild here, and we're staying at the, what is this?
The Silver Pines Lodge.
The Silver Pines Lodge, but we're in the village, and we are in the secret squirrel room, which is right over here.
Oh, it's not just the secret squirrel. Secret
skinny squirrel. We go down this tiny, tiny little passageway. Which, by the way, we tested this earlier, and when Roger's pack is on his back, it is extremely tight.
I can't actually turn, so I had to reach out the key with one hand, open the door, and like sidestep in.
But it's a pretty cute room.
Yeah.
We'll give you a peek. We've got our bedroom, a little electric fireplace, and a bathroom up here with a shower. So no bathtub, but we should be fine since we just had that last night. And
definitely spent 2 hours.
For, what was it, $65?
Yeah.
You can't really complain.
No.
It's great.
Yeah.
So it's like evening now and it's cooling off a little bit. And it turns out that this lovely fire is the only heat source for our room. So we're going to run that. Yep. It's getting chilly.
Yup.
Okay, so just another foot warning for those of you who don't like feet. I did want to just give an update on my toenail. So I still have yet to get any blisters, which is awesome. That toenail that bruised at the very beginning is still bruised. I cut it really short just so that it won't get any further injured, or hopefully won't get further injured. But I don't know what's going to happen with it. We'll see. It's kind of at the point where it might hang in there, it might get better, or I might eventually lose it. So we'll see, but you can see there is definitely a little bit of a color to it. All right, it's day 14, and we are back on the trail after our day and a half zero rest break in Idlewild, which was actually not too much of a rest break because we had to do a lot of shopping to resupply, which is more stressful than anticipated. It's really hard to figure out how much food that we want for our next pickup. So that's happening. We are actually on the trail headed towards San Jacinto. We won't be in the mountains until tomorrow or the next day. So far there have been a lot of scary stories from people that we know about the snow and slipping and falling and self-arresting. So far, luckily, everyone is okay, or at least not in the hospital. So our plan as a team is that we're just going to go forward as much as we can. We're going to assess as we go, stick to lower elevation trails, and then if we need to, we've identified a few different bailout spots. So wish us luck. So Roger, what are you doing there?
The pen that I have stabilizing my left shoulder on my pack, because it always slides, opened and started stabbing me. So I'm trying to figure out why that happened and fix it, as well as readjust it because it came undone.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't really like being stabbed. I think it's top 10 activities that I'd like to avoid. Teach their own.
So we've just been hiking up and up and up, and now we finally get the payoff. You can see how much elevation we've gained, and we actually can't see San Jacinto anymore. It's actually back between those mountains somewhere. So if we get a little higher, get over this, we should have another good view again. But so far today, it's very pleasant. It's hot. The sucky part is there's not water for a long time, so we're each carrying about 4 liters of water, so ouch.
Which means what, 16 pounds or 8?
It's 8 pounds.
Yeah.
Each liter is about 2 pounds, so yikes. How do you feel about that?
I don't wanna.
Blue skies, we can't see you because of the clouds that are going at a time speed. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Good morning. Don't remember what day it is, so right there, that's what day it is. So we camped up here with our new friends, starting to head up San Jacinto, and we woke up in a cloud, which means it's a little bit more elevation than we're used to, which is pretty good. We slept pretty warm, luckily, because it very much could have gone the opposite way if our sleep system wasn't dialed down, because it was pretty windy all night. It's pretty windy now. It's pretty cold now. I'm regretting holding this with my bare hand, but it's really pretty. Let's see how to flip this camera. Off the trail, we came here into this little grove of trees, which gave us some protection, which was nice. We kind of just wandered through. Our new friend Navi said our campsite was like a Terabithia, which is pretty accurate. But we just kind of wander through the trees, and then you can see our tents back there. Yeah. And protected us from the wind, and it didn't actually rain. It did end up, since we were in the cloud, it's condensing on these trees and then dripping down. So even though it isn't raining, we're still getting some precipitation. It's pretty cool.
So today is our first day that we will hit snow. The snow is just about 7 miles ahead of us, and it is Apache Peak, which is the spot that a lot of people are having trouble with. We've known 3 people that we've met personally who have slipped and fallen there. The longest fall is 150 feet. So we're definitely gonna be cautious. We do have an ice axe with our group, so we can have one person go ahead and cut steps. We're also watching the temperature. All the slips and falls happen in the afternoon when the snow is slushy. So we may just have a short day and camp at 7 miles, and then hit the peak tomorrow morning when it's all frozen. We'll see. My pack feels a lot lighter after drinking some water and having some food. It was really heavy yesterday. It's also just cooler temperatures being up so high. So, woo! It's just beautiful up here. We just hit our first snow!
Yeah, we did.
There it is! How do you feel about it? There it is!
I don't think.
Get that.
Limbo, limbo, limbo. Limbo, limbo. You want to clear me out? I made it.
Yay!
A little bit. Okay. Oh yeah.
Ah, that was easy. Look at you. So that's the PCT over there, but there's a lot of trees in the way. So this is our nice little alternate. Woohoo! And we're working our way back up there. So we were reading that at this mileage point, there's some really scary, sketchy snow. And I think it must have melted since that report was written yesterday, because this is what we've got. A nice clear trail with snow just to the sides. So we are in good shape here. We are up on top of a ridge here approaching Apache Peak, where the sketchy area is. We actually ran into some day hikers who told us that those through hikers turned back and went to town. So we're gonna keep that in mind, but right now we're just hiking through this cloud. crazy windy up here. I almost got blown over a couple times. And our visibility is not great. Like, we can see the trail, but it's pretty foggy up here. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna put my camera down before it blows away. So we just got to the part that the day hikers were talking about. Looks pretty sketch, especially with all this wind gust. We are not going to attempt this. We're going to actually head back. There's another path that goes around the other side of the ridge that we heard was better. And somebody left this nice note here. Careful, don't go without any mountaineering experience. Extreme icy. And it does look like some people have made it through, but not a lot based on this snowpack here. There's not really a trail. If you can't tell, this is really just a slope with some footprints on it. Whew! And that wind! That wind! Alright, so we're gonna go look at the other path and see what we can do. So our alternate route led us here. It is so windy. I couldn't stand up, I'm just sitting down. Yeah. Look at you, Rock.
Yeah, fat hair, guys, is the way to go.
Whew. Okay, my hand is freezing now. I gotta put it away. Bailout trail. It's 4.6 miles till the road, and we were lucky enough to get the last 2 rooms in town, which are in a cabin.
Suck it, other through hikers.
Yeah, so we're excited about that, but it's already after 4, so we're kind of running down off this mountain, and hopefully we can get a quick hitch into town. It looks like my cougar's been here. Yummy, yummy. Look at that delicious leg. So, some people claim that there's no sex on the trail, but I just wanted to show you that is not true. Okay, so fun times. We are almost to the trailhead for the trail that we're bailing out on. It's starting to rain, and there's another probably 4 or 5 miles to get to the highway where we can really reliably get a hitch. Apparently there's a church on this road that we're hiking out to, but we heard that the church members have not been so keen on picking up hikers, so we'll try our luck. And there's also a possibility that the hotel might be able to send someone to pick us up. They said call us back around 6:30. It's like 6:15 right now, but we don't have service out here, so we'll see what happens. And for now, we're just gonna keep hiking. Just want to give a quick shout out here to Woodland Park Manor. They're kind of on the far end of town, but this was a really cute place to stay. They have little cabins. And yesterday, when they heard that we were stranded at a trailhead and would not make it to their hotel by 9, they actually came and got us, which was amazing, and rescued another hiker, Walkabout, who had somehow accidentally wandered off of the top of San Jacinto and away from his friends and ended up where we were. So they saved all of us. We did actually have a little bat visitor that we accidentally let into our room, so we'll share some video of that too. But all in all, it's a really cute place. They have cabins, a little picnic area. In the summer, there's a pool. Very nice, very hiker friendly. They gave us a nice little discount, so it was great. Do you want to go outside, buddy?
What? Oh, hey, buddy. Hi.
He got scared and like was over here, but it didn't let him out there.
He's not sure about this.
Buddy.
Hey,
Ooh.
he's fine.
Oh, that way. That way.
Come on,
Where is he?
come on.
He's almost out.
Did you go outside?
Not yet.
Oh, wrong way, buddy. He's back over here.